Hey there, so as you can see I'm sitting in my son's room now because I've commandeered it, being in lockdown and all. So today I wanted to look at something with the Boss BR800. Now these kind of micro recorders, studio in a box tools are there for you to be able to do everything in one go. So because of that you can do drums, guitar, bass, the works on this little instrument. The Boss BR800 is pretty cool. It's a 8-track setup with built-in effects and a rhythm machine, but not quite like the BR600 had with a drum machine on it, which I quite enjoyed. But all in all, it's pretty good. And what I wanted to do was to see which guitar is best for the bass. So obviously we use an octave and we drop the bass tone down. So I've got my Strat, an electric guitar, I've got a steel string acoustic guitar, and I've got a nylon string acoustic guitar. I want to just test the differences and see. I will give you this. It's probably a good idea if you aren't watching this video using headphones to be wearing headphones, because you're going to want to hear the lower registers which are going to be recorded. So it's a good idea for you to do that. Now before we actually get started into recording again, I just want to give you a little bit about the signal chain I'm using. So I've got my guitar into the BR800, which is into the iRig that I've showed you in another video, and I'm using we're going to record on the BR800, but we're also going to record using a second camera, using the audio straight into that from the BR800. So it should be quite interesting. So let's get on ahead. The first guitar we're going to try out is the Strat because it's in my hand. I have recorded like a little 30 bar piece of music that we're going to use. Very simple, very rock orientated. I've put a drum beat and a guitar down and that's it. There's the tight bass, there's a loose one. Play with my fingers. That might be quite cool. So let's try that one. Actually no, I want to try the loose bass first with it, and let's give it a go. Let's record it and see what it comes out like. So listening to what you can hear on the Boss recorder, or the processing on the Boss recorder, you can actually hear it processing, which is not ideal. So if you are trying to do a proper mix or a proper song, anything other than a demo, it's not going to work. You know, just listening to it, it's terrible. But I have managed to get it right. So take a listen to this and see what you think. So that one, if you could guess, was the nylon string guitar. I enjoyed the tone. I thought the tone of that guitar was better as a bass, but I wasn't using the BR800 to process the bass sound. I was actually using a TC Electronics Nova system. I thought the processing there was a lot quicker, it was a lot rounder. I added a couple of more effects after the fact, so then I treated the BR800 as if it was taking a proper bass guitar. And did a bit of tweaking into the sound. I remastered it again just to make it feel a little rounder and a little fuller, so that it sits in the mix better. And you could hear it. You know, it sounded a heck of a lot better. So my conclusion there is, if you want to do a song, full song with just one guitar and the BR800, you're better off using something else. You know, I've done recordings on this with the bass and it works out a lot better. But using one guitar and the TC Electronics or another processing system, that's a lot faster. I'm sure that I know the Boss systems. I remember I had the GT8 and that was quite cool. So you're better off using something like that. And then you'll get a better bass sound, or a fake bass sound, out of the BR800. Now, the other thing I did was I just panned the guitar. I duplicated the guitar and I panned it, and I put it into a final mix. And I'm going to play the video out of that final mix so you can give it a listen in stereo. So I've had to record it on the BR800, export it, and I'm going to pop it into this video in stereo. So you can just give it a listen to hear what it sounds like in the mix, so you can hear what that. So that's a nylon string guitar plugged in through a TC Electronics system into the BR800. Bit of effects there, and then mastered out with the rhythm from the BR800 and just the guitar. And the guitar was straight into the BR800, so that's exactly from the BR800 as it sounds. So it's pretty cool in that regard. So I'm going to play out with that. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe and share it with anyone you know who has one of these units. I'm going to be doing a lot more on the BR800. I think it's a fantastic little unit, and I'll be exploring it a little bit more. Any suggestions or any requests on it, I'd appreciate. So if you want me to try something on it to see if it can, what we could do with it, that'll be great. And I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.